Hey there guys, how you doing? It's your buddy Drew here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make $100,000 within a year, okay? Within 1 year. This is going to be cool. This is going to be a very cool concept, but it's going to be neat, and you're constantly going to be making money along the way, okay? So constantly, over and over again. We're going to take $1,000 to start. So I'm going to take $1,000 and turn it into $100,000 without selling a freaking thing. Over here, guys, Clik Delivery. This is what I'm talking about. And this is my day one video for Clik Delivery. And I'm going to show you guys, without referring a single person, how to make $100,000 a year with $1,000. And I think this is going to happen within like 6 months, 6 to 8 months for people. So not even a year, like 6 to 8 months, right? So I'm going to log in here because my results I see right now, this will work. Like if you want to do that, this will work. Like it's crazy. Okay, so did I log in? Yeah, I did. Okay, so you can see here, I am referring people in the system, guys. I'm number 5 in the system for referring people, but I've got a plan and a strategy here, which I'm going to use to show people how to make money with this thing, guys. This thing is set up, it's a revenue share, but it's not set up like a normal typical rev share where the new members coming to the system slow down. Right, when a system gets old, they start to slow down and stuff. When it's not popular, it's not, you know, the hype's gone about it and stuff like that. This system starts to die. This thing's not set up that way. Okay, it's extremely cool when I show you this. Okay, so if you look here, I've got 166 members in here. I'm not even going to be focusing on this number here, guys. This is going to go up like crazy because I'm good at selling things. But this is what I'm going to say to you. I'm going to focus on my earnings balance down here. Okay, and what you do in this system, crack this thing, you compound outside the system. So what it does is constantly gives a flood of new money coming in. So it's like you're a new member every single day, basically. Okay, because you can compound outside the system here. This is very cool, and it's gonna, you know, guys, it's really neat. So this here, the concept behind it is you can put in, say, $1,000, and then you can withdraw 5 times your seed money. Okay, so most people are thinking, well, that sucks because I can go to like the normal typical rev share, put in $1,000 and compound my earnings inside the system and turn, you know, my $1,000 in 2 years into $1,000 a day or something like that, right? This thing here, you can compound outside the system, so it creates new income constantly. Even if you're an old member, it's like you're a new member every single day. Do you get the power of that? Oh yeah. So this is good, right? So if you think about this, okay? Look at this. I've been in here for about 2 days now. I haven't logged into my account in 2 days because they've been doing maintenance on the site and I just didn't bother trying to log into the site. So in those 2 days, I made $185, okay? $185 in 2 days. I have 200 shares in here, which is about $1,450 to $1,500 of shares in the system, which made me this much money. So how this system is set up, I know right now you're thinking, oh God, that's a lot of money to pay out and this isn't going to last long because those high paying systems don't last very long. But if you think about it this way, everyone in this system can only make 5 times as much as they put into the system. Okay, so think about this. If you're making 5 times as much as you put into the system and you constantly are using that money that you put in the system to make yourself more money, then how does that work? That's the key to this thing, guys. That's my plan, and that's what I'm going to stick to, and that's what I'm going to go with here, is every time my balance down here, I'm going to use Payza for this thing, okay? Every time my Payza balance hits $200 in the system, I withdraw it, okay? I withdraw the $200, and then it goes into my Payza account, right? When it's in my Payza account, I put it back into the system, okay? So it means constant new money going into the system. So if I can, what's 200 times 5? I turn $200. I'm compounding outside the system, if you guys notice this, right? I don't even know if this is going to turn into something illegal, but right now I see it as I can make a shitload of money doing this, and I don't even have to refer a single person to the system, and it's not illegal to do this, compounding outside the system, okay? So I take that $200 that I've made in 2 or 3 days. As you see right here, it's been like 2 days. I made $185. Take that $200, put it back into the system, it's making me $1,000. Okay, think about that. So now it's like a hypey site, one of those hypey sites, but it's a stable rev share. That's the plan, guys. That is so smooth if you think about it. So basically, there's gonna come a day when my account's making that. You know, if I have twice as many active shares as I have right now, which is about $3,000 of shares. And if I'm putting $200 into the system every 2 days at the start, think about it, guys. How fast am I going to hit 3,000 shares? Like that freaking like a week and a half, 2 weeks, right? No time. I'll hit that. Very, very simple. Easy to do. Okay. And I'm not relying on referral commission. Yeah, I'm going to tell people about this and make these videos because I think this is the best thing to do, is tell people, you know, your plans and what you think is going to really, really work out, because most of the times it does work out pretty good for me. Awesome stuff. So, you know, that's why I'm going to refer into the system. It's going to be like a little freaking bonus money for me. Yeah, it's not that much. It's 10% referral commission, but that's 10% that on top of, you know, me not showing you guys this stuff and me just doing it myself and all that stuff, that, you know, a lot of people are going to make a lot of money doing this little plan here that I put together. This is just really, really cool. And if you think about it, you can turn basically, you know, your $200 a day, which you start off withdrawing and then putting back in the system, it's going to get more and more and more because your shares will build more and more and more. And it's constantly, it's seed money, guys, going in the system. You can withdraw 5 times that. Okay, so you can turn that into $1,000 per day. So this is how it would work. Okay, so for instance, if you got $1,000 running through the system from day one, you turn that into $5,000 over the first, I don't know, probably 1.5 months. Okay, that $5,000 over the next 2 months or whatever, you turn that into $25,000. It's new money constantly going through the system. It's seed money 5 times over and over again. Okay, 25,000. You take that 25,000, and it's constantly, like, think about it. If you have $25,000 in the system and there's $1,400 in my account right now and it's making roughly $80 a day or something, how much would 25,000 make you? A lot. Probably about $2,000 a day, right? So then you withdraw the $1,000 per day, and you guys, you just keep on doing that. Right? The maximum withdrawal in here is $1,000 per day. It's constantly flooding the system with new money. So it's like new members joining every single day, basically. And you're withdrawing a shitload of money out of the system because you're putting a shitload of money into the system without referring on referral commission. Guys, if you think about this, you can clearly understand that, you know, guys, I don't mind saying this. I rely systems like this here. I'm going to log into this account. This is my fortadpays account. A lot of you guys know that, like, I'm a friggin', you know, sponsoring dog. That's all I think about, is just sponsoring people in the systems. This is the first time I've come across a system where it does not, like that plan that I showed you guys here of just withdrawing, you know, it's scary to say that as a sponsor, just withdraw 100% of your earnings and put it back into the system. It's scary to say that because a lot of people are not going to do that. They're going to see, oh my God, I put in $1,000 and I made, you know, $200 in the first 2 days or whatever, as you can see here. Okay, so then they're going to withdraw that and they might not put it back in the system. But for those who are smart about it and they put it back into the system because they see, oh yeah, I got that $200. I can turn that into $1,000 because I can withdraw 5 times my seed money. All these new rev shares popping up, guys. This is how they're going to work. You can withdraw a certain amount, you know, percentage of the seed money that you put in, right? You put in $1,000, you can withdraw 5 times that. Okay? Because as of right now, if the rev share is not like fortadpays or Traffic Monsoon or like a huge member base where they constantly have, like this one, guys, this thing here gets like 1,000 to 2,000 people joining it per day. Like, it's freaking crazy. Okay, this one here. So these little rev shares that are popping up, most of them, they don't survive because they don't get enough funds coming into the system. But if you're constantly withdrawing your funds and then putting it back into the system, that's constant funds coming into the system. So a lot of people now, it's like a light bulb going off in your head and they're like, holy shit. Whoa, this is different. This is a different concept. This is very, very cool. But guys, it's different and it works. It's going to work because if you think about it, it's like, okay, all a system needs is new funds to survive. That's it. If the system makes a lot of money, it'll survive. That's what it is in a nutshell, right? So if you're in here and you put money into it and then you withdraw your money and put it back into the system, it's constant funds going into the system. Okay, but here it is, guys, in a nutshell. There's going to be just probably like a normal system like these, a handful of people that actually work it with this plan that I put in there, right? This plan that I put out there for you guys to use. is to withdraw and then fund, withdraw, fund, and just make that part of your daily routine is withdrawing and funding, right? Because every time you fund, you can withdraw 5 times as much as you fund. So when you get your system to a point where you're funding $200 a day of the earnings you earn in the system, right? Then that's $1,000 a day down the road that you can withdraw. And the max cash out is $1,000 a day. You just did that with 0 referrals. Okay? I kind of wish that I hadn't even referred people in this system right now, because I could actually just go and do this and show you guys that this is possible. But you'll be able to see here because the balances are separate. You got your earning balance, you got your referral commission balance. Okay? Maybe I'll just let this referral build up or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about something. But anyways, you can see here that, I don't know, guys, it's just different. Okay? So I'm going to show you. This is the old concept of revenue sharing. This is like what, this is what people would focus on to build a rev share, is referral commission. Okay? Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that if you can refer into something, you can make a lot of money, right? That's the difference between this stuff, guys. If you realize this now, it's eliminated this whole part of it, the referring people part of it. Like, honestly, if you just think about it, you're constantly putting new money into the system. That's what a system relies on to pay you, is new money constantly going in the system. So this is how this thing's going to work, guys, is that it's going to constantly have new money going in the system, because people can only withdraw 5 times as much as they put into it, right? So you're not going to get people, like me, basically in a system that put in $1,000 and then 4 months later withdraw $1,000 per day, basically, okay? Because what's going to happen here is they can only withdraw 5 times as much as they put in, but they can constantly keep on putting money in. Very, very smart. Very smart. So you can go and you can create that $1,000 a day income in here with 0 freaking referrals, and just do what you're always doing in all your other rev shares, is you're just compounding, but compound outside the system. Guys, it's so smart. This is it. I think every revenue share is going to be that way in the future, where that's how it works. You compound outside the system. It keeps on having new money come into the system. Cool stuff, right? Every business in the world, it works like that. You need new money going into that business to create more business, right? A restaurant is not going to stay open if it doesn't make any sales, right? If it doesn't make sales for a month, how is it going to pay the staff, and how is it going to stay open for the next month? It's the same freaking thing. You need outside money constantly coming in. So this is it, guys. This one right here, the first rev share ever, where you can actually do that and you can create income, and it's guaranteed income basically, because it's constant. The members in here that don't understand how to do this, they can only withdraw 5 times as much as they put in. You think about that, right? But if you constantly put in, you can withdraw 5 times as much as you're putting in. If I put in 200 a day, means I can withdraw 1,000 a day. Boom. There you go. Hope that opened up your mind for you. My name is Drew, and I hope you enjoyed this video, because I'm excited. And tomorrow I'm going to do another video, guys. I'm not going to really focus on referring people, but if you want to join me in this system, you can. But what I'd recommend is, reach out there, find a friend or something like that you're close to, whatever, on your Facebook page or whatever kind of thing. Join that person and share this strategy with them, guys, because this is like going to change revenue shares. You see my results here, guys. I'm like one of the top leaders in every single rev share out there that I join. Like, look at that. I've been in this one this is fortadpays. It's like the 3rd biggest rev share in the world. I'm the top recruiter in the whole company. There's almost 240,000 members in here. So like, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to rev shares. I've been in here, guys. Look at this. This thing's been around for like almost 3 years now, like 2.5 years. Look at this. I created my account on December 29th. Today's date is May 2nd. Okay, look at that. I got over 800 people sponsored into this thing. Over $110,000 referral commission. This thing, guys, why I'm so excited about this is because people can have an outcome like me. I know that sounds like I'm just cocky and bragging like shit, but it's true. You can have the same results as, say, I would get in a rev share, and you don't have to focus on this, because what you can do is make this, withdraw it, put it back into the system, make 5 times, withdraw it, put it back in the system, make 5 times, withdraw it, put it back in the system, make 5 times, withdraw it, put it back in the system, and then where are you? You're at $100,000 a year or $1,000 a day, wherever you want to be, and you don't have to focus on this stuff. So that's why I'm saying it right now. Like, don't feel, hey, I got to join Drew because I always join Drew and, you know, everything else. You guys, like, seriously, you want to join me? Sure, that makes me happy. It makes me one of these people up here, right? I get to be on the leaderboard and stuff. But honestly, with this thing, guys, I don't really care if I make $100,000 in the next 3 months with referral commission, because I know that just withdrawing and funding, withdrawing, funding, withdrawing and funding over and over again until I turn this 200 into, you know, $1,000 a day will happen. And it'll happen freaking like that. It'll happen almost, I would say, as fast as this can happen if you're sponsoring 500 people in your first 4 months. Because it's constant new funds going to the system that equals 5 times as much as you put in. So that's it. My name is Drew. I know this was a huge eye-opener for a lot of people. And let's get going here. Find yourself a sponsor. My link's in the video description below. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, click the link that goes to YouTube if you're not on YouTube or whatever. And you can join me if you want. I've got a free training as well. Link below that link will go to my Facebook, and then the link below that link will go to the free training. It shows you how I do stuff like this. But guys, honestly, I think the future is here of rev shares, and you don't really need to do this stuff anymore. You can just withdraw, put it back in, withdraw, put it back in, withdraw, put it back in, and just build, build, build. It's the same thing as new members constantly coming in the system, constant new flood of new money coming in the system. And what's going to happen is these rev shares that work like this will get huge with referrals and referral commission or whatever, because it just, like, anyone can freaking do it and make a lot of money. It's not, oh, am I going to join something? And like, this is a good one here. But most rev shares, guys, you join and you're like terrified that you're going to lose your seed money. You're going to lose the money you put into it because they don't last that long, right? A couple months. Most rev shares last under 6 months. If you look around, most hippie hypey sites, 98% of people that put money after the first month into a hippie hypey site, the ones that say they pay you back like 5,000% or, you know, 30% per day or whatever, they never get their money back. The people that join after the first month, 98% of people don't get their money back in hypey sites, guys. So this one here has solved the rev share problem, the hippie hypey site problem. You know, you're still earning a shitload of money per day, but you get your money out of the system, you know. It's crazy. Like, they're not saying you got to keep your money in here for 30 days. They're saying, like, hey, if you make $200 in the first day, you can withdraw it. You know, guys, like, it's like, this guy is smart. This is the owner of the system, right? Freaking smart. You know, think about it. Top 10 traffic monsoon, top earner inside MPA, top earner in like every freaking small little rev share out there the guy joins, right? He's a bigger marketer than me. And you guys saw my results right here, right? Like, I'm nothing compared to that guy, right? So, and he owns this system. The guy's smart. The guy knows what he's doing. Pretty cool stuff. So that's it. My name is Drew. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another video. Let's just refresh this and see if I've made, I don't really have that much in the system, but we'll see if I've made any more money in here. It was 185, right? Yeah, 188 while I was making the video. Like, there's proof for you right there. It works, right? Works good. So when this hits 200 bucks, withdraw. I'm gonna take that $200, put it back in the system. That'll make me another 1,000, and I'll just keep on doing that, guys, until I'm making $1,000 a day. Refer people all along the way. You know, referral commission's always good, but I'm not gonna rely on it for this system like I did with this one, and everything else that I promote, basically. That's it. Cool stuff. My name is Drew. See you guys in a video tomorrow where I'm gonna show you the earnings over 24 hours time. See ya. Bye-bye.